So hey, if you're watching this, I used to make these videos for nobody to watch, basically of me talking to myself while I drive, kind of, being a carmedian. And really, I guess I haven't been talking to myself very much or driving very much or something. But the other day, I took my wife to dinner. We went and got seafood, got some fish and chips. COVID-19 going on, it's a little bit different experience going out to dinner. Masks as you walk through the place, and as you walk in, you sit down and they gotta clean the table with some special, I don't know, ammonia or bleach cleaner or something before you sit down. Make sure no one's left their germs there, which I don't know why they weren't doing that before. But anyway, the young man that was cleaning our table, he sprays the cleaner on, takes his right hand and he wipes the table, takes his left hand, wipes the table, and I looked at him and I said, "Hey, mask on, mask off." And he looked at me with like deer in the headlights, and I'm like, like the original Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. He just stared at me like, right the circle, left the circle, right the circle, breathe into nose, out of mouth, very important, don't forget to breathe. And he just is just staring at me, and I'm like, what the hell, man? That movie's only 40 years old. It's not like it's black or white or something like that. It's just, it's Karate Kid. And I really started to feel my age. I'm only 45. I was 5 years old when that movie came out. And, of course, my kids, my teenagers watch stuff or listen to stuff, and I'm like, why don't you put something good on, like, I don't know, Dukes of Hazzard, maybe the A-Team, some garbage like that. And anyway, it just made me think about how times have changed, and some things for the better, that's for sure. But one of the things that seems to have changed is a little bit of ability to laugh at ourselves or laugh at others or laugh with others. And I'm not talking about laughing at somebody because of their race or their culture or their sexual orientation. I know we used to do that a lot, and it was never okay. Even if you laughed and thought it was funny, I'm sure you were just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I laughed at that. And you're looking back now, and we learn as we grow. Hopefully we grow, we mature, we evolve and become better people, and we're not stuck in the past. But it seems like we've forgotten the ability to laugh and to agree to disagree about certain things. And laughing is good when you're stuck inside all day, and I mean, my wife laughs at me all the time. I don't know what for. She just cracks up laughing. She looks at me, she sees what I'm doing, she's how I'm doing something wrong or whatever. She's like, "Man, we've been married almost 20 years and you're still messing stuff up, man." And my kids laugh at me. They're like, "Dad, you're an idiot, go away." My grandkids laugh at me. I got 2 grandkids, almost 2, and a newborn baby that's like 7 months old, 6 months old. But they laugh because they think I'm funny. Maybe they think I'm funny looking. Maybe it's the nose. I don't know. But they laugh at me. I try to do voices, try to make them giggle. And I think that's important during this whole lockdown pandemic thing. We're stuck inside. Like right now, I'm stuck in my car driving to the beach. Got to wear masks everywhere. Or if you don't wear a mask, it's a big political statement. Just put your freaking mask on, right? Grocery store says, no shoes, no shirt, no service, no masks, no service. Take your service somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You don't have to go there. You don't have to shop there. But don't yell at the little student, little high schooler that's working there. It's not their fault. They didn't make the mandate or the order, and they're not the business owner or the manager who said, check this, check that. They just there to do a job, just like you're there to do a job. Don't die on that hill is my opinion. But some people want to. Some people don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. I don't care. Just don't cough on me, don't breathe at me, stay 6 feet away. It's not that hard. Keep your space. Don't go indoors, with other people, whatever. You don't like scientists. You think President Trump's more right than Dr. Fauci. I don't care. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. My doctor says wear a mask. I'm going to wear a mask. It's not a big deal. I'm blessed. I got a lot in life to be thankful for. It's pretty good. And I can get in a car and drive. I can go walk on the beach. I can take photos. I can go drive into the countryside and take photos. I can drive up to the mountains, take photos. I can do this stupid video. It's okay, but it's hard for a lot of people, and they've lost their jobs, they've lost income. maybe you've lost a family member, whether it's to COVID or, it's like cancer and they put COVID down or whatever you think it is, but it's hard, you gotta laugh, man. Laughing is healing. It's almost as good when you're depressed. Exercise and laughter are amazing cures, man. And right now, if you can't be around people, you can't be around others, you're having to look at somebody through your cell phone or computer, Snapchat, FaceTime, old pictures in the mail. Who gets mail anymore? But you know what I mean. Like, you can't get near anybody. My mother-in-law was in the hospital. We had to stand outside the window and look at her, man. She was bored to death. I thought she was going to die in there because she's all alone. Everyone's wearing masks and everything. We're standing out the window like, we love you, Ma. That's horrible. That's terrible. You got to exercise and laugh. She's 91 years old. She would rather live and see your smile than die in that place, and I don't blame her. I would rather live than die. I would rather, die than just exist somewhere, My mom died at 57, 9 years ago almost, and, she had a ton of health problems, but she laughed like crazy. Most of the time, she didn't understand what people were laughing at, and it was something she said. We called them Ruthieisms. She would just say stuff off the wall, and then she would just go, oh, well, and it didn't bother her. So her laughter, her humor just was healing to her and to others. People would go see her, and they'd feel sorry for her. And she's like, why are you sorry for me? Look what I got. I got everything good, So if this video is an encouragement to anybody, put your freaking mask on. I don't know. But what do I know? I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not Trump. But, laugh a little bit. Don't laugh at people because the color of their skin or sexual orientation or something. That's wrong. But someone makes a mistake, giggle. You're watching someone surf and they mess up, like chuckle. Or where you go like, man, I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done that in my good days. You see someone driving and it looks like they're like, man, that's some red naked stuff right there. Like, laugh at it. Dude over there, man, he's naked as can be. Just have some fun in life. Enjoy what you can. It always could be worse. It could be better. Of course, it can always be better. But it can always be so much worse.